According to the study from the University of Guelph, adult cats now weigh about 250 grams more than they used to in the 90s. And also, adult cats keep on putting weight after they reach adulthood. So Jace, why do you think that is? Are you eating your emotions? I think I might have offended her. Luckily, I'm here with Dr. Lesley Sawa. Did the results of that study surprise you at all?
Not at all. One of the major things that we see with cats, adult cats, when they come in, is that they are overweight, and it's one of the things we talk about probably in almost every appointment with our clients. Kittens start out pretty perfect, but through feeding, lack of exercise, overfeeding of treats, etc., a lot of cats become obese during their lifetime.
And for a cat owner, how do we know if our cat is too fat?
When you look at your cat, you should be able to kind of feel the ribs, see maybe a little bit of an indent here in the abdomen. And their head shouldn't be like a whole bunch smaller than their body, you know. So it's definitely, you'll probably know, but we body score every animal that comes in based on a chart. And that chart kind of describes, how the cat should look. And most cats are above the average weight.
And can you talk about the secondary consequences of having an overweight cat?
Absolutely. Overweight cats have a tendency to develop arthritic problems in their joints because they're too heavy. They develop diabetes. They are more prone to liver disease. They often will have more issues with cleaning and grooming because they can't clean themselves. They're so big. So they'll get mats and have problems down in the hind end where they can't clean themselves like they normally would.
And you've touched upon a few of the reasons. The study doesn't really identify exactly why cats are getting fatter, but we can have our own hypothesis about why that is. What do you think are some of the causes?
Some of the causes are overfeeding by owners. Some people will leave the food out all day long, and cats are at home and they're kind of bored, so they might graze on food and just do that all day long. So we do recommend distinct feedings of a specified amount of food every day. A lot of the foods that you can get in the supermarkets may also have more calories than the cat needs. So you really have to be careful on the brands and what you feed, as well as to have a really good handle on the quality of the food that you're feeding. So some people talk about feeding raw food. Some people talk about feeding only wet food because it's mostly moisture and that helps to control weight. There are a lot of things that you can do, especially if your cat is overweight, to reduce it. There are special veterinary foods that you can use, but in general, you should always ask your veterinarian what the recommendation for your cat would be.
Dr. Lesley Sawa, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Jason.